Now I want you to stay on the low side of that. Release the shoulders, big inhale, big exhale, big inhale, big exhale. We're gonna do 2 more of these. Really taking that oxygen and release any tension you might have. Big inhale, big exhale. Now I want to settle right here and roll your shoulders back, lifting those shoulders right towards the ears and then taking them all the way back. Give me 2 more circles. 1 and 2. Settle in the center and slowly moving down one thigh. Slow reach. Take your time. We're waking up that lower back. Notice my knees are nicely bent. I want you to stay lower to the floor. That's it. You're going to find it a lot easier to really recruit that lower back and move it when your knees are bent. It's a lot safer too. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Back to center. Big inhale. Big exhale. Settle those shoulders. Now we're going to reach down the other side. Notice I start with a small reach. I start to register what's happening with the lower back. Is it warming up? Does it feel flexible? And then as that flexibility increases, I go a little deeper. That's it. So you're really monitoring how deep you should be going with this. Listen to your body. If your back is tight, it's a small movement. We're going to do 2 more. 1 and 2. Return to center. Big inhale. Big exhale. Now you're going to roll your shoulders forward, activating that upper back. That's it. Release that tension. Let's do 2 more of these. 1 and 2. Relax the shoulders down and tap side. Now notice when I'm tapping side, I'm actually moving as well. I'm starting to activate my obliques. That's it. A little movement in that spine, side to side. So rather than center and tapping, I'm moving. That's it. Nice work. Now, extend one arm as you move. That's it. Notice the difference in the stretch along the sides when you do that. Your tap is really soft, but I want your reach to be high and strong. Now, think about pulling down with that elbow. Pull down, pull down, pull down. That's it. Now you're starting to warm up. Keep that core engaged. Draw that belly button into your spine. Nice long spine. 4, 3, 2. Bring the feet together and pull through the center. Create that tension. Feel that upper body warming up. Now notice I'm hinging slightly forward with this one. I'm doing purposely. That's it. Every time you hinge forward, really cue that belly button to draw into that spine. All right, let's take the heels forward and big pull. Pull down. Create a fist as you pull down, moving those fingers. Now I want your spine to be nice and long and straight, so you're not hinged forward at all. Long and straight, that's it. 4, 3, bring the knees up, continue to pull. Arms moving slightly to the side. Roll that knee between the arms. Nice. 4, 3, we're going to step touch right here, step touch. Again, little hinge forward, recruiting that core. Now I want you to keep the arms exactly the way they are and bring the heels to the bottom. Pull back. Warm up those hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, back to center. Here we go. Now bring the heel forward, big arms again. We're gonna run through that whole series, repeating. Now lift the knee through the arms, lift up, alternate. That's it. Now can you draw that knee a little higher, and place the foot on the floor. Nice work. Back to center, step touch, pull in, ready, here we go. Keep the arms, heel to the glutes. 4, 3, 2, back to center, step touch. Now relax the arms, relax them, just move the legs. That's it. Gentle movement, long arms this time, not bending the elbow. Keep the long arms. We're going to take it to one side and lift the knee. Ready? 4, 3, 2, this side, right here. Lift, lift. Not too fast. 4, 3, 2, and center. 4, 3, 2, other side. Lift. Draw that knee up. Activate that core. Back to center. 4, 3, 2. Again, other side. 1, 2. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Back to center. Last time, one side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and center and hold right here. You're going to hold it. Now, bend the elbows and pull. Big arms, heel forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Lift the knee right up. 4, 3. Bring the heel to the butt right here. 4, 3, 2, and center. We're going to do that knee lift to the side. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, and center. Ready for the other side? Here we go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and center. We're going to repeat that. Take it to the side. One knee. 4 more. And center last time. To the side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and center. This time you're holding. That's it. Now I want you to take it to a nice march. Starting slow. Think about activating that core, creating a nice curve in that lower back. Neutral spine. Now, lift the knees a little higher and start to pump the arms a little more. That's it. Now, keep the arms going. We're going to take the legs out and in. Out and in. That's it. Nice and tall. Think about recruiting that core. Now we're going to slow it right down. March in center. Slow, slow, slow. And let's take it out. Out, out, in, in. Now drop. Out, out, in, drop. Out, out. That's it. That's slow. Really slow. Last time. Hold center. March it up. Now, when you go slowly and you go out and low, you're hinging forward. You're loading that lower back, so recruit your core. Ready? We're going to do it together. 4, 3, 2, out and in, low. Ready? Low, low, low. 4 more. Draw that hip back. Engage that core. 2, 1. Now lift up through that spine and march. We're going to do exactly the same. We're going to start with a different lead leg. Other side. Ready? 4, 3, 2. Let's take it out. Low, lift, low, lift. That's it. Look at my spine moving. Moves forward and then lifts. Forward, lift, forward, lift. Last one. March, lift up through that spine. Nice work. We're going to do 4 one side, marching center. 4 the other side, marching center. 4, 3, 2. Choose one side. 4, 3, 2. Holding center. 4, 3, 2. Other side. Out, out, out. Holding center. March it up. Nice work. Take the legs out. Nice wide stance. I want your feet rotated slightly to the corner. That's it. Angle it out. Now slow right down. Let's come to a complete stop. Drop down. Hinge forward. Lift up. Drop down. Hinge forward. Lift up. That's it. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. As you drop, engage that core. Lift up. Drop. Lift. Draw the hip back. That's it. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Up, back, lift, march. We're adding it on. Ready? Out and in, 4 one side, marching center, go the other side, then we're adding on. 4, 3, out and in, low, low, lift, low, lift, low, lift. Center for 4, 4, 3, other side, low, lift, low, lift, low, lift. Holding center. This is the march one. Take the legs out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, low, lift, low, lift. That's it. You got it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and center, drop, lift, march it out. Oh yeah, you're gonna be well warmed up. Ready? Step touch. Elbow bent, pull through the center, recruit that core. Let's try and go through it. 4, 3, heels go forward, big pull. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, knees come up, center, pull. 4, 3, heels go back, pull center again. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, step touch for 4. 4, 3, 2, knee lift, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, and center. 4, 3, 2, other side, left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and center. Hold, 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 march up. Take the legs out. Bring them in. Take them out. Bring them in. In and out, in and out, in and out. That's it. Nice work. Holding center, march up. That's enough. Inhale. You should feel warmed up. Exhale. We're going to go into Tabata. This is a quick review. We haven't done it for a little while. 8 exercises. Each exercise is repeated 8 times. Working for 20 seconds. 10-second recovery. And you keeners out there, you know that recovery goes in a heartbeat. So basically you're working on for 32 minutes. There's basically setting up for the next repeat, a little bit of breathing, maybe you get a drink of water, but flat out 32 minutes. So have water now. Make sure you have a set of weights. If you have the option of heavy and light, have both. If you just have the option of heavy, then you might want to do the tricep work without weights. So you can modify wherever you like. If you find you need a break, take a break. Catch up on some of the repetitions. Maybe you want to take a couple of minutes, do that. Don't give up, just come back and stay with us. Okay. I want you to find your heavier weights. We're going to be doing bicep curls and narrow squats. So simple movement to start with, and we're going to layer it and make it more challenging. You notice as we go along in the repetitions, they do get harder, not only because you're tired, but because I'm going to start to add little things to make them more challenging for you. What do? You can always go back to where we started from. So you don't have to add the weights. You don't have to add the pulsing. You don't have to have the hold. You can just go with the basic, which is what we're going to start with. Okay, enough talking. Way too much talking already, right? Okay. Are you ready? Knees shoulder width apart or hip apart, whatever you prefer. Ready for your bicep curl? We're going to go into that narrow squat. Ready? Draw back, draw up. Now, as you draw up, engage your glutes. Draw up. We're going slowly. We're doing power moves. Slow, deliberate. Notice as I hinge forward, I draw my hip back. One more. Release. Step it in. We're going to keep repeating it. Ready? Shoulder width apart. Draw that hip back. Here we go. Number 2. Drop back. Drive up. Really activate your glutes on that lift. That's it. Beautiful. Full extension with the bicep. Curl up to the shoulders, all the way down to the floor. Drop down and lift. One more. Drop down and lift. Now, feel free to stay with this. We're going to start adding a few layers. Ready? Lift up through your spine. Engage that core. Here we go. Drop down, hold, and then quickly come up. Drop down, hold, and then quickly come up. So different movement. Fast push up. Slow drop. Fast push up. Slow drop. Fast push up. Give me one more. Slow drop. Fast push up. That's it. Varying the pace. Ready? Lift up through that spine. Drop your shoulders. Let's do it again. Slow and then quick lift. Slow and quick lift. Come right back into that squat and then lift. That's it. Beautiful. Think about loading your heels. Recruiting that core. One more. Down. Pick up. Now this time we're going to be holding. This is quite challenging. I want you to use your breath. Ready? Here we go. Drop down. Pulling that belly button. Breathe. Now extend and lift. Bicep curl. We're maintaining that narrow squat. You are not coming out of it. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Drive up. Step it in. Notice the difference. Okay, ready? Pose forward. Drawing that belly button. Drop down into that narrow squat. Drawing your belly button right here. Support that lower back. Now, bicep curl. Find a spot on the floor in front of you and focus on it. Weight is over your heels. Your toes should be nice and light. And yes, it's challenging. Hold up and drive up. Nice work. Now we're going to add on a little layer. We're going to drop down and we're going to pulse. Ready? This is the most challenging. Come down into that narrow squat. Extend your arms down. Roll your belly button in right here. Now, draw the weights towards your shoulders and then pulse. That's it. Beautiful. Look in front of you. Keep your focus. Now drive up. Beautiful. Step touch. You've got one more in this series. Ready? Come into that narrow squat. Come as deep as you can. Deep as you can. Draw your belly button in. Weights are on your shoulders. Now, small lift. We're going to go right from this to your sumo squats, wide legs. So lighter weight because we're doing triceps. Come up. Or if you want to challenge yourself, stay with the heavier weights. Okay, really wide sets. Wider than hip distance, toe to the corners, weights in the center, draw down and lift up. Draw down and lift up. Concentrate on squeezing the glutes as you come up. Limit your forward flexion and engage that inner thigh. That's it. Nice work. Step it in. We're going to repeat that. This time I'm going to go sideways. I want you to take note of my back. So I'm dropping down and I'm driving up. I'm dropping down and I'm driving up. I'm not hinging. I'm just going straight down. Beautiful. Long, straight spine. Recruiting that inner thigh. Recruiting those glutes. Step it in. So that's the first level. Feel free to stay right there. We're going to challenge yourself a little more. Now we're going to do the arms. Ready? Drop down. Lift up. Out. In. Out. In. Tricep extension. I want your focus still to be on activating your glutes and inner thigh as you draw up. Nice work. Step it in. We're going to do it all over again. Wide stance. Toes to the corner. Recruit that core. Arms down. Drop down. Extend the arm. Draw in. Take it slowly. Notice my upper arm is isolated. It's not moving up and down at all. All of the movement is coming from the extension of that lower arm. Give me one more. Center. Step it in. We're going to do two more just like that. Wide stance. Activate that core. Draw up. Extend. That's it. Feel the inner thigh really activating. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. That's it. Beautiful. Nice shallow breathing. One more. Center. Step it in. Wide stance. Ready? Here we go. Rock down, out, and in. Beautiful posture, you guys. Keep that chest open. Keep that spine long. Keep that core engaged. Hold, center. Let's change it up for the last two. Wide stance, we're gonna hold it down. Arms in the center with your weights. Drop down, hold. Drop down, hold. Drop down, hold. Yes, right there. Shoulders back, recruit your core. Tiny little shuffle. It's a tiny little shuffle. Weight centered. Come up. Step it in. One more, just like that. Then we're gonna change it up again. Wide stance. Ready? Recruit that core. Draw the knees out. Draw the knees out. Come low, low, low. Now, go just a little lower. Yes. And just a tiny bit lower. Beautiful. A tiny little shuffles. Have a quick water break after this if you like. Gonna hold 10 seconds. Coming up. Now, I would keep the weights to the side for the first couple. We're gonna do pendulum lunges. One leg, forward and back. Shoulders down, lunge forward. Come back to center, lunge back. Come back to center. Lunge forward, back to center, back, back to center. Notice your recruitment of your glutes, and there's lots of balance involved. That's one down. I'm gonna turn, do my other leg. Recruit that core, it's gonna help you with balance. Ready? Lunge forward, tap, go back, tap, forward, tap, back, tap, forward, tap, back, tap. Now, if you feel confident and you have good balance, you can lift your arms out to the side. So here we go. Forward, tap, back, tap, forward, center with the arms, draw the arms out as you take the leg back and forth. Draw out, center, draw out, center, watch out. Yes, it's harder to balance. So modify if you like. Opposite leg. Ready? Draw out, center, draw back, center, forward, center, back, center, triceps, and deltoids. Nice work. Now, we're going to start to hold. Keep your weights to your side. Ready? Switch your legs. Lunge forward and hold. Lunge, hold, dip down, back to center. Back, hold, dip down, back to center. Lunge forward, hold, dip down, center. Back, hold, dip down, center. Watch it out. That's a small dip. Recruit that core, it's gonna help you. Ready? Weights to the side. Here we go. Hold, dip, push back. Same leg, drop down, hold, dip, center. Lunge, hold, dip, center, back, lunge, hold, dip, center. Small dip, and then you press up. Let's try it again. Ready? Switch your legs. So, lunge, hold, drop down, drive up. Other same leg, take it back. Lunge, hold, drop down, back to center. Same leg. Forward, hold, drop down, push up. Back, hold, drop down, push up. Forcing your glutes to be more activated with that dip down. One more set. Ready? Shoulders down. Look in front of you. Lunge, hold, dip, lift. Same leg. Reverse lunge, hold, dip, lift. Forward, lunge, dip, lift. Reverse lunge, dip, and march out. Fantastic work, you guys. All right. We're going to curtsy lunges. Put your weights down. Focusing on your legs. Again, nice wide stance. Take one leg, drop it behind the other leg, then sit into a squat, and once again, drive up, wide stance. Other leg, drop behind. It's weightless until you load. Yes. Drive up, back to center. Now I did that really, really slowly. We're gonna pick up the pace. Ready? Make sure you're loading and lifting and recruiting your glutes. Wide stance. Here we go. Activate. Drop. Center. Drop. Center. Drop. Center. Yes, do you feel those glutes? That's what I want you to feel. We've been activating them right from the beginning. One more. Now, as you draw your hip back and you load, activate that core. Ready? Doesn't matter which leg you start on. Relax the shoulders. Ready? Here we go. Draw back. Drop deep. Drive up, center. Back. Deep. Center. Back. Deep. Center. Back. Deep. Center. Nice work. We're going to do one more after this one. Ready? Here it is. Nice work. March it out. Now, if you don't like these, if these bother you, go into a wide squat and just do wide squats. Have that option. Start with a wide stance. Let's go. Back. Center. Back. Center. Recruit that core and that forward flexion. Drive up with your glutes. Drive up with your glutes. Oh yes, you're definitely working your quads and hamstrings. You always are. I just want you to focus on the glutes because we're so used to working those two. We want to focus on the glutes. Ready? We're going to hold this time. Draw back, drop, hold. Ready? Lift, drop, hold, lift, drop, hold, lift. That's right. You got it. And now you feel those glutes. Almost there. Last one. Now it's important that you change the side. Wide stance. Other side. Ready? Lift up to that spine. Roll that leg back. Drop. So, oh, I'm going the same one. Drop. Drive up. Drop. Drive up. Drop. That's it. I'm not changing the angle of my front knee. It's stable and it's strong. I'm moving up and down and loading those glutes back to center. Watch it out. Can you give me two more like that? Wide stance, recruit that core, switch your legs. Ready? Drop back, drop, drive up, drop, drive up. I take my leg behind, quite far away. It's more comfortable for me to do that. I want you to find a position that you don't feel too vulnerable in. Come up, wide stance. Remember, you can do those wide squats instead. Last set, opposite leg. Lift up through that spine, recruit that core, drop down, drive up. What are you thinking about? Your glutes. Your glutes. Yes. Notice I have quite a big range of movement with this one. It's not small, it's not a pulse. It's a lift and a drop and a lift and a drop. All right, fantastic job, you guys. Now, coming to the mat, we're doing push-ups. I recommend starting from your knees, hands wider than shoulder width apart, Coming into a plank, long straight spine, slowly dropping down and pushing up. Please feel free to extend your legs. I'm just starting on my knees, and I want you to use this to guide you. Remember, we're repeating 8 times. This is 1. So if you find coming from your knees quite challenging, don't change anything. You stay right where you are. Let's do a second set, just like that. Ready? Join that belly button. Drop, lift. Resist the temptation to go fast and to use momentum. We're slowly dropping and slowly lifting. Yeah, you sure feel that range of movement, don't you? Come back into that child's pose, take a moment. Now, if you're feeling strong, I would extend both legs and have a wide stance. It's a good way to work a little harder, but not too hard. So wide feet, wide arms, down, up, down, up, long straight spine, core tight and powerful. Give me one more. Release the knees. Come back. Can you give me another one just like that? Wide stance distributes the weight more. Ready? Okay, so wide stance. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Release. Come back. You want to add more of a challenge? Extend your legs. Bring the feet closer. Try and do 2 of those. Ready? Harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Come back. Can you give me one more just like that? Remember, the option is wide legs or on your knees. Here we go. Narrow stance. Recruit the core. Slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. You got 2 more to do. Choose whichever one you want, or stay with what you've been doing. I'm going back to my knees. Here we go. My focus is on slowing down. I want to speed up, but instead I'm slowing down. Slow. Hips square to the mat. One more. Stretch back. You've got 1 more to go. Can you do legs extended? Give me 1 if you can. Ready? Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more, you can do it. And 6. Fantastic work. Look over. We're going into our bridges. Yes, we are. I love bridges. Bring your heels to your glutes and drive up. They feel wonderful after you've done a really heavy set of push-ups. Doesn't this feel good? Again, focus on drawing your knees away from your hip and recruiting those glutes. Roll that belly button in. And release. Stay right where you are. Now, the next time you do this, we're going to draw our shoulder blades a little closer. Ready? So lift up and hold. Draw those shoulder blades a little closer to each other. And just do exactly the same workout. Lift up and drop down. Notice that you're able to lift a little more. Create a little stronger arch in that lower back. Now feel free to stay with these. You don't need to make them harder. You can stay right here. Release. Take a moment. Next set, we're going to hold. Ready? Draw up. Stay where you are. Lift up a little more. Stay where you are. Lift up just a tiny bit more. Draw those knees away. Hold. That's it. Nice shallow breathing. And slowly release to the mat. That should feel really good. Let's repeat that. Ready? Lift one. Lift two. Lift a tiny little bit more. Everything you've got in that height, in that arch, beautiful, shoulders close together. Breathe, hold, hold, hold. Feel the recruitment of those muscles for support. And slowly release. Beautiful job. Let's do one leg. Extend, flex your foot. Ready? We're going to drive up, hold, and tuck down. 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 One more. Drive up, hold, release the leg, and come all the way down. Beautiful job. Draw both knees into your chest. We're going to the other leg. Ready? Release one leg, extend the opposite leg, lift up, hold, slow release. Lift up, hold, slow release. Nice work. Drive up through that heel, and then gentle release. Drive up through that heel, and gentle release. Both legs, roll the knees into your chest. Come back to the single leg lift, and this time we're going to hold. So, flex that foot, ready? Drive up, hold, don't go anywhere. Drive up a little more, hold. Come as high as you can, and tiny little pulses. Yes. Keep that range really high. Beautiful. Almost there. Oh yeah, release. Come all the way down. Both knees into your chest. You really feel the hamstring on that one, didn't you? All right, other leg. Flex your foot. Drive up one, drive up two, hold, and then tiny little pulses. Glutes and hamstrings are fired up on this one. This is the last one, you can do it. Then we're gonna flip over to plank position. Release, drop the bottom, roll the knees to the chest, roll up, no breaks, coming right to plank. Now, hands in front of you, create a beautiful long straight spine. Now, if your wrists bother you, grab a set of weights so you're not flexing at the wrist. Hold the plank. That's all we're doing for the first one, is plank. Draw the belly button in, look slightly in front of you. Release the knees. Come back to child's pose. I'm going to grab a set of weights so you can see what I mean. Like I say, no wrist flexion. So, same position. Hips square to the floor. Draw the belly button in. And this time my wrists are not flexed. I'm holding onto my weights. Breathe through it. Lift your ears away from your shoulder. That's it. Create some space between your shoulder blades. Square out your hips. Release. Go back. Now, we're going to go into our pike tucks. So, starting with your plank, you're going to draw your hip all the way up to the ceiling, almost like a downward dog. Then take one knee through your arms, forward, and then come back into your pike, and the other knee through your arms, forward. So you're in a plank position with knee through your arms. Lift up, through your arms. We're going to do one more. Lift up, through your arms, pull back to plank. No break. Ready? This is your break. Lift up. This is your break. Draw the knee through. Hike. Draw the knee through. Hike. Draw the knee through. Hike. One more. Draw the knee through. Hike. Return to plank. No break. Ready? Let's go again. Lift up, Right knee, pike position, left knee, pike position, right knee, pike, left knee, pike, hold plank. Come back into child's pose if you need a break. I know this is really challenging. Stay with me. Come into that pike. This is your break. Right knee through, plank position. Come back up, left knee through, plank position. Come back up, right, hold plank. Come back up, left, hold plank. Come back up, holding plank. Got two more. Yes, you can. Lift up. This is where we really start to challenge. Draw through, hold that plank, and then come back into pike. Draw one knee through, hold that plank on your tippy toes, come back into pike. Draw through, hold. Come back into pike. Draw through, hold. Come back into pike. Return to plank position. This is your final one. Here we go. Lift up through that spine. One knee through, hold for a moment, recruit that core, then lift up. Through, hold. Lift up. Through, hold. Lift up. Through, hold. And release your knees. Come back. Hallelujah, right? Weights to the side if you're using them. Come all the way down. Keep your feet on the floor. Float your arms out into a cactus. Hands, float them off the floor. Look at your mat. And lift the shoulders and release. Lift the shoulders, feet on the floor, and release. Lifting up, expanding through the chest and release. Take a break into child's pose. This is what it looks like with cactus arms. Arms out, floating above the mat. Ready? Here we go. Lift up and release. As you lift up, think about expanding through that chest. Feel the recruitment on that lower back. I want you to go as slowly as you can. Hold and release. Come up. Draw the hip back. Beautiful job. Give me two more just like that. Ready? Let's go all the way down. Feet anchored on the floor. Float the arms away from the mat. Then lift up, looking slightly in front of you. Hold. Release. Lift up. Stand through the chest. Release. Lift up. Release. Take a break. I'm staying right where I am. This is my break. All right, ready? Here we go. One more, just like this. Lift up. Feel the recruitment of that lower back and release. Beautiful. Lift up. And release. Lift up. And release. Stay right where you are. From here, we're going to Superman, Superwoman. What is the difference? Your arms are in a big V reaching in front of you, and your feet are in a big V reaching behind you. Ready? Lift up. Tap down. Lift up. Tap down. You're just looking slightly in front of you. Lift up. Tap down. One more. Lift up. Tap down. Take a mini break. Ready for Superman, Superwoman? Here we go. Lift up. See if you can hold a little longer this time. Hold just a little longer. And then release. Exhale up. And release. Exhale up. And take that little break. We're almost there, you guys. Two more. This time we're holding if you can. So if you can hold up, I want you to hold up. Ready? hold, and maintain. You've got 15 seconds. Breathe through it. If you need to release, I want you to release. Listen to your body. I'm looking at my mat. My legs are drawn up towards the ceiling. My hands are drawn up towards the ceiling. And I'm grateful for the break. You've got one more. One more. You made it through. Ready? Here we go. Lift up. Hold. If you can lift up just a little more, go for it. This is it. The final one. Breathe. Recruit. Yes, yes, yes. 5 seconds. Release. Come all the way back into child's pose. This should feel so good. Reach the arms forward. Keep your head through your arms. Create a beautiful round spine. Nice deep breathing. This should feel so good, everyone. Now, come into all fours. So tabletop. Knee below your hip. You can go a little wider if it's more comfortable for you. Your spine is nice and long and straight. Your hands are directly below your shoulders. And again, if it's more comfortable, you can go a little wider. Okay? Now, create nice, big, wide fingertips. So you feel like you're really grounded and strong. Now, in this position, create space between your shoulder blades. Feel that space. You're looking and relaxing by looking at your mat. You're not extending that head up at all. You're just staying in a beautiful neutral position. Right here, you're just going to go back. That's it. Beautiful. Hinge all the way back and forward. Slightly forward. This should feel really comfortable and really relaxing. See, sometimes I can be nice. This should feel really good. Now, as you feel the tightness of the back and hip decreasing, you can go a little further. So you can go way back if you like and way forward if you like. Yeah. Draw that hip all the way forward. Again, you decide how far you want to go with this. It should feel comfortable. It should not feel hard. Give me one more, forward. Now hold back into that child's pose once again. And take a breather, deep inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Come back to tabletop. Nice work. Now, take one hand, and it doesn't matter which one it is. Secure your feet on the floor. Reach through and under the opposite arm. Bend this elbow. It'll allow you to go deeper into that twisting of the spine. Now, this is my maximum. This is where I start to feel a pull on my lower back. And so I settle here. Some of you are really flexible. Your shoulders are right on the floor, and you can really twist out. Again, you're deciding where you feel most comfortable. It is also helpful sometimes to move your hip back. It takes the pressure off the lower back a little more. So again, make that modification if you need to. If you don't need to, stay upright on those tabletops. So the hip is just above your knees. Now come back into center. Gently lengthen out that spine again. Draw in your belly button and reestablish that nice strong tabletop. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Take the opposite arm, and you're going to reach under and bend the elbow of the hand that's on the floor. Bend that elbow. And then twist, and then hold where you feel a wonderful stretch. I find one side is a lot tighter than the other. That's because I have a very dominant right side. Breathe through it. You're going to hold where you feel comfortable and where you feel a nice twisting. And then gently back to center. Establish that beautiful tabletop. Now, pull the belly button towards the mat and create a cow where you're lifting your tailbone towards the ceiling and you're also looking directly in front of you, expanding through your chest. Right here. Now,
Exhale and draw that spine all the way up towards the ceiling and gently lift the hip forward and create a beautiful arch in that back. Create lots of space between your shoulder blades, draw that belly button in, and let's come right back to tabletop. Nice work. We're going to do one more just like that. Ready? Draw the belly button towards the mat. Lift that tailbone towards the ceiling. Looking in front of you, expanding through your chest. And exhale, and draw that back all the way up towards the ceiling. Take lots of space between your shoulder blades. Lengthen through the arm, and gently press that hip further forward, creating a beautiful arch in that lower back. And once again, return to your tabletop. We have any time left? Yes, we do. Beautiful. I love that. All right, so now from this position, we're going to come back to plank. You're going to square out your hips. That's it. Draw in your belly button. Now, take one leg, and it doesn't matter which one it is, and come into a run and stretch. So, your knee is directly above your heel, and your back leg is long. So check that. Check that front knee. That's really important. Now, I want you to get a sense of balance where your weight is centered. So some of the weight is on the front leg and some on the back leg. Take your fingertips and tips on either side of that runner. Now, draw the hip towards the floor. Drop that back leg a little more. Yes. Feel the wonderful stretch in that head flexor. Nice shallow breathing. Nice work. Beautiful. Now, we're going to see how stable you are in that position. If your legs are really close together and you don't have a lot of distance, it's going to be really challenging. So if you know you don't have good balance, you might want to take the leg at the back and take it a little wider. You can do that now, you have time. Or see if you can do this one. With them one directly behind, one in front. Now, slowly lift up. Place one hand on your thigh. Lift up. Place the other hand on your thigh. Same position. Loading that front leg a little more. And again, dip down. This time, chest is up. Root that front foot into the floor. Beautiful. Now, release your arms and tap below. Right here, tap in. Hold your hands right below that hamstring. Nice. I know you feel it. Keep the hip low. Let's come out of it. Hands on the floor. Nice work. Drop the hip a little deeper. And back into plank position. Yes. Hold. Improve that core. Nice shallow breathing. Again, if you want to take one leg a little wider than the other, when we come out of it, I'll cue you to do that. Now, opposite leg goes forward, switching. Run a stretch. Knee directly above your ankle in the front leg. Back leg long and straight. You can have your fists on the floor if you like. Or you can do little tender fingertips. Make sure you're feeling stable. Now, draw the hip towards the mat. Feel a fantastic stretch through your quadriceps and your hip flexor and your hamstring in the front leg. Roll that belly button in. Nice work. Breathe through it. Now, take the leg behind you and take it slightly out. It'll give you a little more balance. Or keep it where it was. Now, one hand on the thigh. And then slowly lift it up. Activate your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads. Draw the chest away. More upright position. And then gently sink down again. This is a very powerful move. Very, very strong and powerful. Now, stay here if you need to. If you're able to, extend the arm out. Other arm out. Go below. Tap. And hold. Yes, those legs are fired up. Rotate the hip towards the floor. Don't rotate it out. 3, 2, coming down. Hold. Drop the hip a little closer to that mat. Fantastic work, you guys. That is a tough one to do. All right, come back into that front position. Oh yeah, drop the hip down, repeat that core. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees, return to child's pose. And this feels ever so good after doing the last set. Nice and easy. Gently lifting up into those all fours. Just like you started. Place one foot flat on the floor. Wide stance. Foot slightly rotated out. Take the other leg slightly on the floor. Wide stance. Now, move your weight back over your heel. Place one hand on your thigh and the other hand on your thigh. And slowly, slowly come up until you're in an upright position and your knees are soft and bent. Finishing just like we started. Move the knees up and down. That's it. Now, stay in that low position. Stay right here. Start to lift up through the spine, activate that core, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the shoulders down right where you are. Slowly, slowly work your legs in. Now, I want you to weight one leg, bend that knee, lift up through your spine. Ready? Lift the back leg. Lift it up. Now, reach around and come into the quadricep stretch. It really helps if you can hold on to something or you have something to look at for your balance. Now, lift up through your spine, and if you're able to extend one arm, keep pressing the hip forward so you're stretching your quads. They should feel quite tight after this workout. We're going to lengthen them and help them recover. Hear those seagulls? They're just going crazy up there. Release, flex your foot, lift your toe. Hinge, recruit your core, both hands on your bent thigh. Roll your shoulders back and expand through your chest. Nice shallow breathing. Feel a wonderful stretch through your hamstring and also your calf muscle. Lift all the way up again. Take that same leg, place it above your knee, and then slowly draw your hip back. Root that foot into the floor, and again, we're going to challenge that balance, coming into a figure four and dropping as deeply into that stretch as we can. Recruit your core, keep it tight, it's going to help you with balance. Find a spot to focus on. Keep the other knee nice and wide, and hopefully you're going to feel a wonderful stretch through your glutes, which you've been working really hard. Drop the arms, lift up, release, little march. Other side, transfer your weight. Lift one leg, then reach back, come into your quadricep stretch. Hips square, recruit that core. Now, lift up through your spine, extend one arm if you can. Feel free to hold on to something, drop your shoulders, and slowly press that hip forward, and feel the lengthening of those quadriceps. Beautiful job, everyone. Keep pressing that hip forward. Feel the heat coming into that lengthening muscle. Relax the arm, flex your foot forward. Strong dorsiflexion first, then hinge forward, draw your hip back, activate that core, and place both hands on your bent thigh. Keep your chest open. Nice work. Feel the lengthening of your hamstring and your calf muscle. Nice shallow breathing. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. All the way up. Again, a little more balance. Take that leg over the top. Feel free to hold on to something if you like. Slowly draw the hip back. Think about weighting the back of your heel or foot on the floor. You're hinging slightly forward and recruiting that core. Find a spot to focus on. Draw your hip back as far as you're able to. Keep that knee nice and open and hold that wonderful stretch.
This is fantastic for your ankles because we're always moving and adjusting to establish that balance. And those ligaments are going to get nice and strong. All right, ready? Drop the arms, lift up, release your legs, march it out. Big inhale, last inhale. Big exhale. And fantastic work today, you guys. Awesome job. Make sure you drink lots of water. We didn't have much chance to drink water in the class. So have water after for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank
There you go.
Shelley.
Have a
That was
wonderful
awesome.
day.
You too.
Love the new moves.
I knew you were coming.
That's awesome.
We're gonna feel
Bye,
it.
you guys.
Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.